Hey guys, it's your boy VOB. I was just thinking, what if, we Nigerians, we never ever do what ifs. This is my own rant. What if Nigeria has been sold? What if it's not about Tinubu? It's not about Obasanjo? What if it's not about Atiku? It's not about any of these guys. It's not about Amit. It's not about Fubara. It's not about Wike. What if, even if you carry Jesus Christ and put in that Aso Rock, Jesus Christ will still mess up? Have we thought about that? I believe Nigeria has been sold to the devil or to whoever, I don't know. But I just believe Nigeria has been sold. I believe that even if you put your best politician, your best human rights activist, the best Democrat you can ever think of in Aso Rock to rule over Nigeria, things will be the same. I sincerely believe that in the next 100 years, Nigeria will be the same way. And it's not a curse. I need you to get that. I need you to understand that aspect. It is not a curse. It has been designed that way, and it has been designed to favor the 5% over the 95%. So the faster you realize that, you can decide what to do. This country would not care and would not be involved. Or should I decide to fight and be different for the country and face two things, either be consumed or to join them in the House of Assembly? So you see all these politicians that come out, they are seen as for the people, pro people. People like Ogochinyere, people like Senator Dixon. They called out the vote in the Senate and in the House of Reps. I did not hear one single no. At the end, what happened? The ayes have it. There was no single no. So if you don't support what the president has done, if you don't support the state of emergency in Rivers State, why can't you shout no? Why do you come out on social media, you come out on TV networks and you make so much noise? It's time you guys go, you have a closed door session, there are no cameras, I don't know what happens there, whether they share money, or whether they face a deity, or whatever, whether they're threatened, I don't know whatever happens there. But they come out and they all behave like they are gagged. Nobody can talk anything, nobody can say anything. And these are our representatives, right? These are people that we voted in, right? These guys were elected or they were selected, whatever. But they are meant to represent us, right? They have constituents that they go back and they listen to and they take whatever they want so that they can be able to get their votes. So that tells you that they even know they don't need our votes. That's why you can see a clear disregard for the Constitution. You can see a clear insult, trampling of the Constitution by the president. But everybody keeps quiet and they act like it doesn't matter. The politicians you put there, they keep quiet and they act like it doesn't matter. So it's a club. It's a club. It's a club of the elite 5%. It's a club of the elite 10% against the other 90%. They know that you can't beat them. They have set it up that you can't beat them. So you either join them. If you make noise, they suppress you, they deal with you, they attack you. And it's just crazy. So it will never change. Not because we don't want it to change. We want it to change. But our want is not enough. We wanting it to change is not enough. Do you understand? We either go extra hard or we go home. In these positions that you see them, they will come out and they will come on TV and they will be like, we will not let this happen. The president is this, the president is that. We must stop this, we must do this. The truth of it is that it is a negotiating tactic. So that when they go back and they have their closed door session, they say, okay, if you don't want me to talk, give me this, give me that. Do you understand? These guys, their children are not in Nigeria. These guys, their family members are not in Nigeria. And they understand the game and they play it. And if you're not smart enough, you will put your life on the line. Ask yourself, do you really want to die for a country that will never work? It's not a matter of being unpatriotic. This has nothing to do with patriotism. People are patriotic to a nation that they believe serves their interests. People are patriotic to a nation that they believe upholds the rule of law. Why would you be patriotic to something that does not serve your interests, that does not care about you, that doesn't care about your family, that doesn't care about your progress? Why? Why? So it's not about being unpatriotic. It has nothing to do with that. This is just letting you know it's all a trap, it's all a sham, it's a circle, it will never stop. As a politician, don't say in 2027, what happened in 2023 will happen. What happened in 2019 will happen. What happened in 2015 will happen. What happened in 2011 will happen. What would happen in 2003, 1999 will happen. In 2078, in 2095, it will be the same. I sincerely believe that in the next 100 years, Nigeria will be the same way. You know, there are countries where you will just see some kind of things happening and you will be like, okay, you just have that feeling that this will happen for the next 100 years, this will happen for the next 200 years. A country like Sudan, you just believe that, okay, things will never be okay in that kind of place. The reason is that the concepts behind the formation of such countries, political situation of such countries is not viable. So you should not expect peace from such a setup. I sincerely believe that in 300 years' time, Nigeria will be the same way. Our great-grandchildren will say the same thing about Nigeria. This is not a curse, this is reality. The same Tinubu we're all complaining about was once a Democrat, was once a believer of democratic principles. Look at what is happening now. I just feel like no matter how much of good intentions you have, once you come into Aso Rock, once you come into that seat of power, once you enter into politics in Nigeria, it's like a cult. People are relegated to the background. The people just don't matter. Whatever they want to, they do. It's unique to some countries. You see, Nigeria as a country would never be better. I'm not a doomsday prophet. It's not a bad prophecy. It's not whatever. It's just the reality of things. As a nation, it can't be good. It can't be okay. Now, things can be good for you individually as a person. You can fight for yourself. You can succeed for yourself. You can succeed for your family. And I think that should be the focus. Everybody should just focus on fighting for themselves and fighting for their family. And you can succeed and you can make it for yourself and make a name for your family and do great things. But if you sit down and you're expecting Nigeria to be successful, you're wasting your time. The country has been set up not to be successful. And no matter how much of a good politician you are, no matter how good your intentions are, when you enter into power, you either do as others have done or they destroy you, they kill you, they take you out. It begs the question, do you want to be involved in something? Do you want to kill yourself over something that will never ever work? Or do you want to just fight for yourself and your family and succeed and live a good life? The kind of things we let happen in this country can never happen in that country. It's just like we've been chickened out. So when we make all the noise, we see a gun and we run. And you won't blame Nigerians. Like, nobody wants to die. The country is not worth dying for. Look at people. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. Where is he? You get all these activists, they do everything they want to do, they make noise, and at the end of the day, either they are arrested, either their families are destroyed, or they are corrupted and they shut up. So fight for yourself and your family, and you will succeed in this country. But if you're expecting this country to move forward, if you're expecting this country to change, if you are believing that a particular leader will enter and change this country, you're wasting your time. Either the person will be taken out, or the person will do like the previous people before that person were doing. So this is my own take on this 30 days challenge. It's a different take, it's an unpopular take, but I believe no matter the amount of talk we talk, we're going to get tired. No matter the amount of noise we're going to make, we're going to get tired because of the powers that be have created it that way, that once you enter into that club, you behave like the people in that club. So even if it's Jesus Christ that decides to be the president of Nigeria right now, the country has been so sold to whoever it has been sold that Jesus Christ will change his ways. It's that crazy. So that's my own take. That's what I believe. That's what I feel. And I feel like everybody should just hustle for themselves and their family.